So we're going to start now looking at transition regions. So our state adult ed system is divided or organized into 10 transition regions, and they're listed here on the map. And I have the titles listed out. So depending on where you live or where you work, it might be very easy to say, gosh, well, I'm at the, northeast corner of Minnesota, so this is my transition region. As you get kind of into the middle of the state, it gets a little bit trickier to figure out what transition region you are. But there are 10 of them, and it includes Department of Corrections. Regardless of the geographic area, that is one transition region altogether. Here is another way of looking at some of that same information. This list has all 10 of the transition regions. The title of them are bolded. And then each of the consortiums that are in the transition region are listed below. So I'm going to give the example of East Metro region because I am a regional transition coordinator for that region. So East Metro is kind of half the way down on the list. And within that transition region, there are actually 7 consortiums that are listed out. Burnsville, Farmington, all the way to South Washington County. There's one of the consortiums that has a little asterisk, and what that means is that that's the fiscal agent for this transition region. So any regional transition funding gets funneled through the fiscal agent. And so there's one of those programs or consortiums listed on each of the transition region. So hopefully everybody on this call knows who their consortium is, and you can kind of look through this list and find which one, which transition region you are located in. So that's kind of the first step, figuring out where you fit in with your transition region, right? Then we're gonna talk about regional transition coordinator. So guess what? We've hit our first acronym really for the day. There's going to be more, you guys. RTC, that stands for Regional Transition Coordinator. And each region, each of the 10 regions, has one or more person in that coordinator role. And they act as